Defiance and Vendevattic. I think all my settings are good. Vic says he's been grinding some ladder to start the day. I think the map order is a little different than the standard maps this week. Well, the standard maps of the map pool. Definitely did some vetoes in my set last night, even though I'm the one that makes the map order. Wanted to fit in some of the ones that don't get played as often. They'll all get played, mixed around in different positions on the 1 through 5 order. I figured if it's best of 5 or best of 3 real quick. Okay, best of 5. So best of 5, best of 5. Okay, my mouse is in the bottom of the map, but in the top of the map, we got Defiance, Platinum Heroes, Yellow Tyrant, and in the bottom left, Champions Purple Toss, Vendevattic. So Vic likes to open Blink or Charge. Don't think he'll do many Phoenix openers. Definitely a bit of a different play style when you open with the Stargate and PvT. Gateway's down. And a double gas from our Terran. Defiance is liking a lot of double gas stuff lately. Just pulling them out against Firecall in CTL this week. I think he did a couple double gas openers. Wait, scout? No scout. Yeah, no scout. Wow. Oh, never mind. There's a probe in the other base. Not paying enough attention. Going for the recall. Very good. And the SCV just goes back to work. Soon to be at 100 gas. I'll pull off right about now. Or we can just win base all in. But nope. Pulls down to 3 on the gases. 3 total. That is. And so we could see anything from here. It could be Mine Drop, it could be Reaper Hellion, it could be a Cyclone Marine drop. Countless possibilities could be on their way. There's a Hellion. Reaper Hellion, I'm guessing. Yep. So we will get a third Reaper. There it is. "21 seconds for a Hellion to build." I always feel like when you do this build, it feels like the second Hellion's so much later than everything else. Seems like it's all good though. Are in the queue. We're off with the 3 Reaper 2 Hellion. Yeah, his lined up perfectly, pretty much. Might just not be doing right, might not know what I'm doing. not getting the damage that we wanted here with the cars. It's hard to find damage with this when there's batteries around. I think, yeah, I don't think we even killed anything, unfortunately. It's crazy that like an adept can almost kill all 5 of the units if there's a battery. And these weren't even adepts, these were stalkers, so they're definitely going to kill all 5 of the units with the battery support. Third base on the way. About a third of the way done here for Vic. Extra Rex for Defiance. He's a big fan of the 5-1-1 play style. Single eBay. Looking clean. Very clean. Just supply blocked right now. Unfortunate. Need to drop some from our orbitals if we can. We've got 2 drops available if we want to use them. I'd be using them right about now to clear the supply block. Also, only 1 depot while we're supply blocked is a bit of an oversight. Would like to see them building 2 at a time. Oh, there we go. 2 more on the way down in the natural. Very good. Stim shields. +1. Triple mine drop coming in the back. 3 mines is a bit of a odd number. All 3 here in the main. No big shots will happen. The 2 workers, a zealot. Only 1 mine gets out. Okay. Let's say that's within range of being shot, I thought for a second there, but Vic will pull a stalker back. He's got a pylon over here for spotting. Had this pylon here for spotting as well already. Can you not hide in the corner on this map? Not anymore, you can't when your unit's dead, unfortunately. We're already seeing that 5 Rex production kicking in. Just see some medevacs for our Terran here. So charge is done. +1 attack, about to finish. Observer. But he's only got a couple zealots, a couple stalkers right now. Defiance, meanwhile, on the other hand, yeah, 18 marines, 2 mines. We skip tanks this game. Depot wall setting up. Now, do we really go in on the production here? Yeah, we are. Keep that marine production up, essentially. A lot of workers here. 23 out of 16. Maybe we'll get a Templar Archive soon. Get some extra gases. Yeah, we are getting the gases. Okay, Vikings were on their way. They get cancelled and we go with Libs after the first 2 medevacs. Did he scan and see anything? I'm not sure. I think all that was there when the mine drop was. Just the forge was added and the extra gateways. Moving out, but it does get seen by the observer here. Very big. We got 7 mines against a lot of zealots. That'll be good. If they can get some big hits. We got a couple SCVs in the mix. 5 of them. Don't know if that's on purpose. Don't think it is because there's no tanks here. But mine's all burrow on top of each other. Big booms coming in on the zealot pack. A lot of them dissipated. A lot of shields taking off the remainders. Bio's standing strong. A little bit of a little bit of like stutter step. Could not find the word I was looking for. I wanted to say anti-micro, but I don't know. Didn't. It was a stutter step, and that's not what I meant. Stimming in. Taking down the last of the gateway units from the original army, but now we've got another round of zealots with the guardian shield surrounding them. I never noticed the animation of when a unit is standing in the guardian shield and like it walks in, the guardian shield starts covering it. Never noticed that there's like a little blue line on the ground. Units lost, looking good for Defiance, but his third base is just now moving over. Vic was trying to take a fourth at the start of that fight. He's got 10 gateways, and he's got a lot of charge lots with 2-1. So the upgrades are pretty advanced at this point in the game. Maybe not. Maybe Defiance is being on 1-1's a little late. But it will be good for Vendevattic this game on Old Republic. Ooh. Guessed the wrong way that the Protoss was coming. Couple mine hits, something too big. As we are chasing away the last of the Zealots, I think the Zealots could just move through here. Couple Stalkers in the mix now. Make sure we can take out Medevacs, Libs, etc. Zealots walk forward, eat some mine shots. Rest of the army just hanging out in the back. Don't know what that was about really. Donating Zealots like that. Alrighty. Three mines off 2 factories. Okay, I see you. Going heavy. Widow mine. Drilling calls will be big. But we've had observers the whole game as Vic. The scan takes out the observer. There's one more at home. No, one more with the main army even. We got Colossi. We need thermal lancing though. Didn't realize we had Colossus. Not gonna lie. Only one. Going with the Templar Archives now. Defiance is doing a good job playing this defensive position. Maybe a proxy gate here. 4th base is on the way again. It tried to start about 3-4 minutes ago when Defiance pushed. Getting the fusion core. A lot of upgrades, everything in production for Defiance. It's good to see. Going to 3 robos right here for Vic, but I don't think an immortal can fit through there. If he makes an immortal. Of course a Colossus can step over stuff, but scans all around, just keeping an eye on that Protoss economy. It has not gotten too out of hand. There's only one base that has been taken since you last were there. Does a Zealot really take 2 shots from a Lib before it dies? That's insane. 2 shots and the mine shot to kill it, so there's still a little bit of health left. We're going disco in. Yeah, I don't think a disco ball can walk through here. Maybe I'm wrong. Gonna find out soon. 2-1 finishing for Defiance is really strong. He's got that advanced ballistics on the way. Don't know what that was about. Trying to put his Zealots on hold position and walk through the minefield, I think. But just a little bit of fumbling on the micro. There's the thermal lance. You realize this Colossus is not shooting from far back at all. Pylons everywhere for Vic. Another Nexus. The disco balls are here. Getting entirely scanned. Notice there's a prism on the map as well. He's going for that prism. He wants to take the fight to the Protoss. Disco ball's a whiff, the first one I think. But firing from way downtown was that one. Widow Mine's Burrow. Disco Boss is standing up there dying. A lot of Stalkers still in the army. Not much Terran remaining. So many Stalkers from Vic actually. 21 in the late game TVP. Mid game TVP even. Working its way towards the late game. Don't have any ghosts this game from Defiance, but don't have much army left here either. As the Lib falls, so does the Bio. It's a GG. Now we're going to go to Celestial Enclave. Alrighty. Here we go. On to game 2, Celestial Enclave. And we go to game number 2 of this TVP. What's Defiance picture here? Oh, it's the adjutant, whatever it is. I don't think I've ever seen that picture. That's really cool. I really like it. It's cool always when you see the random portraits that you know you only see once in a blue moon. You wonder how they got them, and you know it's like they did the campaign mission from 8 years ago, or some shit like that. But you know that version of the campaign's not available anymore, so you can't get the picture anymore. Random shit like that I feel like in this game. Defiance Vic. Vic Defiance. PvT TVP matchup that gives a lot of people a lot of frustrations from both sides. Another double gas. Yes, we shall. Oh, excuse me. Defiance is obviously a huge fan of this opener. You know what? I'm gonna grab a snack real quick while this one starts. Be right back. Alright, I am back. Unfortunately, realizing that the snack I got is going to be way too crunchy for me to eat on the mic. So, we got a Reaper. We're getting another Reaper. Off of no add-on racks. Okay? So, 2 Reaper, 1 Hellion. Would like to see a starport for Defiance here. Meanwhile, on the other side, Stalker Sentry for hallucinations. Probably get that instant energy recharge and go scout. So we got a battery and both mineral lines against the double gas. Extra safe from Vic here. Going up to 3 gates. Oh wait. 2 gates. Yeah, I don't know why I thought he already had a second one building, but he doesn't. Oh, we're pushing. We're pushing with this. No medevac, straight into a liberator. Oh, I don't think these are the kind of builds you want to do. We're against someone playing charge first. Speaking from experience, Vic's got a battery. He's going up to 4 gates. By the time you get a bunker built, charge is going to be done. I do really like this move, pulling the Reapers in to distract. I mean, there's a free probe that you could have had. But we don't take the probe, now we lose a Reaper. And there's really only 3-4 Marines here. And on a map with a ramp, makes it even more difficult to kind of get your eyes on the prize. The lib will help with this, though. I'm telling you, one warp in and sell it, so. But, can't warp in and sell it for supply block. Alright, well. This can be good. This can be very good. For the Terran. Vic's just a little low on units. Making an immortal. Need to see some units warped in off these gateways. I don't know if they're available. Yeah, they are. Okay. Thinking about a way to get his charge outs a flank. Because he won't have a prism. He's making the immortal. He's going to lose supply. Not be able to make any of the units when we lose the Nexus. It's going to be bad. The lib. Realizing the zealots are here. He's going for it. Zealots were on the bunker at first, but now they're on the 2 tanks in the back. One of those tanks on siege. I think Big cleared it out. But this is a 2 base here into a 1 base. No, 2 base here into a 1.5 base house. Holy. Liberator getting work in. Gets the 1 stalker, almost got a second one. So this is great for Defiance. Obviously a very aggressive opener, but he's got eco to compare with the Protoss. Oh, he's killing the last of the units too. That might be GG. Don't know why we just did that. Essentially 2-1 in resources lost. Yeah, there was an immortal that died, I thought. Repairing the lib, repairing the bunker still. Even got the salvage off on the bunker, so 75 minerals back. 2 SCVs in the last of the army cleaned up. Couple stalkers go down. Maybe 1, maybe 2. Was just the 1. It's looking really, really clean from Defiance this game. Sim shield +1 on the way. 1-1 even. Stalker's going to bring you to the back base. A couple workers will go down. Almost left one of the Stalker friends behind, but nope, we're all good. Prism's here as well. 5 gates for Vic. But the wall will be a little bit of a problem if there's zealots. But warping 3 zealots, just drop them in the mineral line. You never know what can happen. The friendly fire from the tanks is so annoying. 4th base. Robo Bay. And Defiance is seeing, well, there's zealots on the menu. With a heavily oversaturated natural. Holy cow. Prism tried to fly back in. No, maybe. But instead opts for the left side. 1-1 finish for the Terran. 1-1 finish for the toss. Well, Defiance still up pretty big. Down 20 workers, but he's making the army that I'll need to win this game. Well, 47 Marines, no Marauders. Not a single Marauder has been produced this whole game. Holy shit. That's kind of crazy. A couple of spotted Marines go down. And Vic seems like he's the one that wants to attack. I think you should be happy that the Terran's leaving you alone. Gotten up to 80 workers. Time to drop some gateways as well, my friend. Looks like we're just going to play a good old macro game. No thermal lance. It's about 75% done here. Two with the +1 air will finish for Defiance very, very soon. Meanwhile, 2-1 is done for Vic, but he can get that +2 armor shortly after. He's going +1 shields even. I wonder if that was supposed to be +3 attack. Two massive Widowmine shots go off. Took out some zealots and injured like 10 others. 6 others. EMPs on the zealots and stuff in the back, but not going to take out all the storms in the army. This is not really a ramp that you want to push into, so we lose a lot of zealots. I don't think this is a good fight for Vic. Big storm is big, but there's nothing left for Vic. That's going to be a pretty much unsiege and A move moment, I think, for Defiance here. A lot of zealots coming from the back. Where'd these guys been? They're just going to get gunned down, though. Oh no, they're gonna get mined down. He tried to walk into the pack of Marines to do some friendly fire, but Vic is hurting right about now. He's got 80 workers, and that's about all he's got. 13 gateways, though, will jump up the supply rather rapidly, but it's all zealots. Templar with Storm would be very, very preferable to have right now. Defiance taking this base. When you got this one right here, you got that one right there. And wants the furthest one away possible. Okay, you do you. I don't think that's the one to take, though. Vic sees that mine drop. Within a shit ton of stalkers as well. Need Templar. So bad, need Templar. Another Colossus is about to hit the field. That'll be a second for this game. Three on the way for both players. He got that shields upgrade. What the... Was that Colossus just rallied out? That's a big loss. These wood mines are going to hit hard. I'm talking hard. 16, 17, 18 workers gone. The supply is really not as bad as it would feel like. Units lost is as bad as it feels like. 8.3 to 14.6. Vic's very lucky that Defiance F2'd that other medevac home, or brought it home on purpose. The medevac's loaded up here. Needs his Stormy boys though, some splash, Protoss strength, but we're getting a fleet beacon. We're getting a fleet beacon, brother. Storm, good unit. Disco Ball is a good unit too. Disco Balls and DTs can be two of the absolute like game changers. DTs start running out of control, that'll get you a dub. Disco Ball, one or two of them gets 20-40 kills between the two of them, that'll get you a dub. Giga scan, map hack scan from Defiance here. He says, okay, I can take that. The lack of Storm, man. Tempest are on their way. I don't know what we need Tempest for. There's only 3 libs. Taking it to the base. That's a very good maneuver. Can't let him mine off that for any amount of time. Just a warning shot. Meanwhile, a warning shot from the tank does a little more than warn. It actually hurts. Vic's going in. EMPs land on the whole Protoss army. Disco Ball's taking out Widow Mines, but not any of the bio. We got 6 Disco Balls. We're making Mama Ship and 3 Tempest. You're going to have to blink under that lip and kill it. Big money shot on the Disco Ball. Another decent one on the right. And Vic's taking a supply lead. 9 kills on that Disco Ball. Pretty sure that was the one that hit the middle of the pack. And this is, you know, people like to say, you know, Terran Army's so strong in the late game. Yeah, it is. But man, that's just so hard to micro. That shit is so hard to micro. Alright. Trying to deal with... oh, he's scanned to try and kill the obs, I guess. Maybe not. Maybe not. That wasn't the intention. Still blows my mind that we took this base instead of this one. Or even this one. As Defiance. Tempest, though. They'll help against the mines. It's pretty much all they'll help against, though. Like, you don't need Tempest for, there's the Tempests are good against the libs, but there's no libs. There's 17 mines on the map for Defiance. I think he's gotten a little mine happy. When you have that much supply taken up in the mines, you're obviously not getting as much supply into stronger units, Vikings, Liberators, etc. 13 Ghosts is also a lot for a TPP. I think 8, most people would say, is the max number that you want. Disco Balls is rolling left and right. Tempest season on things. Waiting for another Disco Ball shot. Oh my god, that could have been so big if it would have hit all the ghosts. I don't really know what's happening in this fight. Who's winning it? There's the cloak. That's massive cloak. Disco Balls rolling forward. Holy moly. Just pretty much took out the whole Terran army on the ground. There's 2 Marauders remaining. Wow. Look at that battle report. Basically 3-1 in favor of Vic, who has gained the lead in the units lost tab for this game. Vikings are doing great against the Mothership and the Tempest and the Colossus. There's Stalkers here. There's Disco Balls rolling forward, taking out the last of the Terran ground. And now we just gunned down the last of the air. Man, this stuff is so hard to watch as a Terran player. Because Defiance played so well. He had to lead the whole game until that fight right there. Then there's the 6 Disruptors, Colossus, Zealots, and yeah. It's tough. Don't see Defiances yet. Where is Defiance? Where is? Oh, there he is. Winter Madness will be map 3. But yeah, poor Defiance. He just got straight Protoss that last game. Making all the good moves. Up in Eco, up in units lost, up in Army. I think he was up in upgrades even, I can't remember. I would say maybe the army composition was the main problem in that last one. I'm not 100% sure though. It's too many mines, too many ghosts, not enough marauders. The Viking count was decent at the end. Pretty decent, I'm pretty sure. I think he had like 8 to 10. Defiance in the bottom. Vic in the top. 2-0 for the purple toss. I got about 15 minutes left in me. Alright. Another double gas. Yes, he's already got it rallied over there. So we've had Reaper Hellion. We've had a what was the other one that he did? Game 1. There's a 3 mine drop if I remember correctly. Whoa. Vic says I can get you 2 games in the next 15 minutes, one way or the other, maybe. He said, because this one's going to be a quick one. The good old proxy 2-gate. It's a strong build. Only thing bad for Vic here is that Defiance is scouting. So it's illegal to scout with double gas. No, not really. It'll actually be like the only thing that keeps you alive from Proxy Marauder and TVT. Does Defiance... Yep, he's looking at it, waiting for the probe to come down, build a Nexus potentially. He's got his factory down at the same time. But the probe's locked in here now. Just wants to damage some SCVs. A bunker on the way, yep. But the bunker position's kinda questionable at best. Why not up here a little bit closer? Goes right to the proxy. And Vic opts to skip the Zealots, going straight for Stalkers, I suppose. A warp gate, okay. He knows he's been discovered. He knows there was the bunker being built. And jeez, bro. Fast. Looking back and forth like that for a second there. I think we just looked at the good timing though. The eBay block. No Nexus for you. Force him to build a bunker. He's gonna delay your Nexus. Just cancel. Drop the Nexus. And we got 2 Stalkers on their way. Hellion as the first unit out of the factory is honestly not what you want. Literally go for any other unit out of the factory. I'd prefer a Thor over the Hellion in this situation. If you stand at the bottom of the ramp, I'm pretty sure you can shoot the depot. Maybe it's one within range, but maybe not. There's the Widow Mine. Cancel. Was that an extra gate? Yeah, he's already got 2 gates from the proxy. He was thinking play 3 gate, I'm pretty sure. Widow Mine on the ramp. Second Widow Mine on the ramp too. Very good. Play Cloak Banshee probably would be the move. Oh, that's a dead Stalker. Love when that happens as a Terran. Yeah, walk your first Adept to your Stalker right at my ramp, please. There will be a Widow Mine. Waiting to kill the unit. Yeah, Cloak Banshee is a really good call after a proxy 2-gate follow-up. There will be a Robo, so we might have an OBS. Now, what do we do about this probe? Cancel the gateway and free him, or you just let him be? Someone has requested to join the party. I'm not sure who. But maybe they want to take over the cast if the games go on. If so, cool. Cool with me. 4-gate charge. Oh, whoa. He's going charge all in after this. Which is actually pretty common as well. 2 Widow Mines in a bunker will be pretty good defense against this. The Banshee actually won't get you much value defensively, nor will a tank. It's unfortunate though, because it's hard to get over here with anything other than like a mine drop or like a single liberator to figure out what is actually going on in the Protoss base. If we would have gotten over here, well, the gateway is just kind of exploding the last minute, so it would have been hard to know what was going on before now. Second Banshee pops out, gets seen by the Phoenix, so the jig is up. Orbital finishing on the natural. Seems like that was a little late, to say the least. Maybe I'm wrong. We got so many gateways. We're not going to warp in a bunch of zealots here in A move into the natural, because well, it looks like what we're setting up for. Got 10 gates, 2 bases. Still mining a bit of gas. Here comes the main attack into the main base. It's going to be 14 zealots if we get the big warp in. He's just going to drop them here, warp in as well. It's 6 zealots. He didn't have money for the full 10 gateway warp in. On the other side of Cloaked Banshee. Obs in the natural, obs in the main. Feels absolutely bad if you are Defiance right now. Nothing in production for the toss. He's just going to warp in more zealots when he can. Everything on the ramp though, like the SCVs are come up here to tank zealots pretty much. There's only 6 of them left, so we're going to have to get out of here. That did not do the damage that it was supposed to for the investment. Granted, damage done is decent still, but Defiance is absolutely in the game still. Big F2 moment from Vic. Stalkers at the front, Zealots at the front. Now we're going to put that prism in the back of the main again, I think, but there's going to be mines waiting for you. Tanks are unsieged, which is actually better against the Zealots, so forces them to go away. They'll have to come back another day. Banshee with cloak, without cloak even. And this is when it gets so hard, man. You gotta get some of the Marines in the bunker. He does. Great call. But a tank goes down. The Banshees will clean up the remaining Zealots. But like I mentioned earlier, they really do take a lot of shots to clean up a single Zealot, even as all 4 of the Zealots are still running around. Into the natural we go. A lot of SCVs dying. 43 to 26, but I think that this will get cleaned up again. But there's another 11 Zealot warping in the main base. Banshee's doing everything that they can, slowly but surely. These Zealots DPS just overpowers. Nothing's going to take out the prism. Nothing's going to take out the Banshees. Another tank goes down. And yeah. Defiance doing what he can, but we've had to fight with so many workers that it's getting pretty unrecoverable at this point. The Zealot all in after the 2-gate proxy. Is this fire call? Some are asking. I might have to go a couple minutes early, honestly. I think I am, actually. So we're going to leave the camera on Defiance gameplay in the meantime, since he's the one that's going to be making the moves. Actually, no, Vic will be making more moves, I think. I got to go, though. I will be back to cut the stream off in a little bit.
defenders have engaged the enemy. Our pylon is under attack. Your probes are under attack.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Mineral field depleted.
My life for iron. My life for iron.
Research complete.